loaded yet? Dude's hanging on for dear life. Alright, Hikari, Insight. Deal more damage. What is that? Increases maximum damage that can be to 99. Not that I can do that, but still pretty cool. Holy crap. I'm not worried about fleeing. Elemental attack up. I'll go with that. Alright, now the question is, what do I want to do next? That's the question. I could go after Mother and try to kill her and do a chapter 3, or we can do a chapter 2. So we're gonna head west from here. That won't let me. Can I get closer? I did think of something though. Where did Throne start? The cross path. I need to get there. I could go after Father too. I have lots of options. Lots. Question is, how do you get there? I think from... The question is, how do you get there? Oh, what do I want to do? I have lots of options. Don't know what's out this way. I don't want to explore. Going after Mother, that's level 31. Which I am not ready for. That's a risky... That's really risky. So I should be doing a level 2. I still need to do some exploring, but I do really need to do a level 2. Should be trying to get to go over there. can't get there. That was the issue. So I'm gonna have to unlock more of the map to get there, so we'll worry about that. We're going west.
Ready? Eat this! And so it goes.
I don't think this is going to take me where I want to go. No. And how am I supposed to leave the town? I didn't see where you can go west. Alright, so we're going west to the bridge, then we go south. Before I do that though, Altar of the Charitable, what is that? Which one is that? It's not Merchant, is it? Is that the Cleric? Apothecary. Cassie's in my group, right? Yes. So we definitely do want to go there, because then she should be able to get an EX skill. She has one, so that means we probably already got it. I don't know how to unlock the other one.
I shall be your opponent.
Alright, we'll get a little bit of leveling up here, nothing super crazy.
Very well. Lo, rigid wings. That's how it's done. May the sacred flame guide you, or something like that.
Things getting really interesting here.
Let's play.
Now it be. I'm sorry.
What? Well, well.
Probably will kill. Oh shit.
Next. All tidied up.
Seminosa 25. Ultimately, we're trying to go south.
I shall be your opponent. To work. Prepare yourself. That's how it's done. Ah, goodness, what a tantrum that was.
Let's play.
Funny.
Here I come. I'm sorry.
What to do? Eat this!
Might. I know no cure for evil.
A long way to go.
Let's play.
Well, lo, frigid winds. That's how it's done. May the sacred flame guide you, or something like that.
Okay, now that we're at the bridge, we go south. Let's save. So ideally,
Time to clean up the filth.
Very well. Now die.
Cleaning time.
Now it
weird
begins.
music.
It's over.
Well now.
Why is this so strong?
Ready?
Never mind. This is weird. The music is different here. Or at least for that. That was interesting. Almost creepy. Alright, difficulty goes up a little bit. Then we want to go east. To the shrine.
Come and get me. Micah. Yeah.
Here I go.
Here I come. I'm sorry for the pride of Ku.
That low accuracy, man. That's gonna end up costing me in the fight, I know it is. But I ultimately want to go south, and then I want to go west here. That's Cassie's Chapter 2. Sin of Commerce, I have no idea what that is.
I'll do what I must.
What to... Well, well.
Now, my blade sings. Who's next?
My turn.
Rob. How's that?
Alright, so get all
goodness.
boost.
The tantrum that was.
Well, the one way I didn't go out of this then was, well, it really doesn't matter. So ultimately, I want to go west. Which means I did not come this way last time.
Life is too precious to risk.
To work. Prepare yourself.
My turn. Well, well. Who's next?
Here I It's over. There's no need for flattery. It'll rust my sword.
Okay. I just don't know what I'm supposed to, how you get the other EX skill. I don't know if I ever paid attention to it. It's almost
Ready?
getting close to 9 o'clock, 8:30.
Well, well. Sigh.
Prepare. I'm sorry.
Rock. Now die.
Here I come.
Cleaning time. There! All tidied up.
Okay. Almost level 26 for 10 minutes. That's good. Don't want to go that way. I want to go west. For you. A merchant. An independent merchant who travels the world without any organizational support. He operates on a small scale as a result, but has a priceless network of local contacts he has dealt closely with. As a result, he is surprisingly well informed about going-ons around the world.
That was very helpful.
Getting close to 25 hours.
Well,
My turn. Well,
Alright,
well.
that will break him. Go after the other guy.
Easy.
Expert. Allow me.
Now die.
Cleaning time. That's your weakness.
Here I come. For the pride of Ku.
Alright, 26. I mean, level-wise, we're actually really, really good. I think we're ahead of pace. Alright, this should be where we're going. Yeah, because I want to go there. There's something south, though. Yeah, that's how they get you. If you know I'm gonna want to head south.
Do be gentle.
Prepare you. How's this?
Oh, there. Now die.
Eat this!
with
That sucks. I could have did use an item to keep it, but keep him around, but whatever.
Well now.
My turn.
Oh dear.
Alright, should be able to end this fight next turn.
To what? Now die!
Here. I know no cure for evil.
Alright, lurk away rifle, appreciate the lurk. 8:30, okay. So I want to go south when I can. Because that probably right there takes me... Wait, hold on a second, there's two things. There's one north and one south. Well, we'll go north first since it's right there.
Come and get me.
I know I just don't want to go into the city. Ultimately, that's where I want to go, but not yet.
How's that for you?
My turn. Well, well. Sigh.
Prepare. It's over.
Ow. They're kind of hard, buddy.
Here I go.
Ready? See, that's your weakness.
Oh dear.
Here I come.
What to do?
Now die!
Definitely will be dead after this turn.
My turn. And so it goes.
Because there could be an altar. There could be a shrine for the warrior, and then I'd be able to use the warrior as a subclass with someone. There's a chest up there. Yeah, because I want to go south and then north and south, and then go west to the city. And I think by the time I get to the city, I think we're good.
Well, well.
Bad guess. Technically, what am I guessing for? I have the one in the back. That should have told me.
Now die!
Nope, never mind.
My turn. Allow me.
My.
Ready?
Now it begins.
Well now.
Oh dear. Take that!
Alright, then sword to break. And
Now
then
it
hammer away.
What? Now die!
And Cassie will finish it off.
Forgive me.
It's a good thing I do have a healer this time, though, because I definitely... good thing I don't ever use items, because I would not have survived that boss fight from earlier. Come alone if you wish to pass through the gate.
I'll do what I must.
Don't know who that's for.
What?
Queenie. Well, well. Easy.
My. I'm sorry.
Rock. Flames burn bright. That's how it's done. May the sacred flame guide you, or something like that.
Then there was one something south that we were looking at.
Stand aside or fight. My. I'm sorry.
What? Well, well. Sigh.
I'll have to look that up on Octopath. I don't have a map, so I don't know.
Hold it together.
Yeah, we ain't doing that anytime soon. Holy crap. So apparently there's a dungeon that you have to solo at its level 40, but you have to drop everyone in your party and go with just one person.
What to do?
I didn't know you could drop people out the party, honestly. I thought you had to play with, like, with before once you got
Hold
4.
it together. My journey will not.
Then kick out followers. Damn. Right, I came this way. On the wrong way.
Do be gentle.
Red. Well, well.
I'm sorry.
Well.
Don't hit it, Kari.
Where was I? Be healed.
I'm grateful, Temenos. What to do? What?
Ready?
To what? How that?
Alright, break and then
Fine
Hikari.
strike,
Ultimately get the kill since he goes back to back.
I'm sorry.
Damn, that's wild.
For the pride of Ku.
That's something different because I wasn't like, didn't have anything like that in the first Octopath. That's pretty cool. Altar of the Thunderblade. This would be for you, wouldn't it? Chosen warrior, unto thee I grant new power. EX skill. Ultimate stance. Extend the reach of your attack to all foes for 3 turns, so it does damage to everyone. Ooh, that's nasty. Weak to poison. Sure. Charity. Extend the reach for a single ally's item to affect all for 3 turns, so that's like a BP boost. I could do healing medium. Brand's Blade. Unleash an extraordinarily powerful sword attack on a single foe. Wonder if that... Or is that just a basic attack? That should be just basic attack. Still good though. Don't want either of the others. Enfeebling effects. So no debuffs. Alright, that was worth it. We got an EX skill for Hikari. We'll have to come back to that dungeon later. I don't even know which character I would use for it. But now that I'm aware,
I shall be your opponent.
I'll have to mark that down later in my notes.
Ready? Watch me. Well, well. Easy. Cleaning time.
Now it's over. There's no need for flattery. It'll rust my sword.
Okay. I think for the most part we're in a good place, so that's good. Save. We played for almost 2 hours. Had I actually woken up on time? Or, I guess, had I not fell asleep feeling like garbage, I would have been fine. So we want to head north. But we can head west and go over here. I don't know if that's a dungeon or not. At some point we're going to have to go all the way around to get in there. Yeah, not anytime soon. But ultimately we do want to go there. I want to make sure that there's nothing south first. So if there's something south, we'll try to take that route.
I'll do what I must.
Flames burn bright.
My blood boils. Soul get you set. Next. I still have much to
I don't know what they're weak to, so just do that to try to knock them out quick. Don't want to mess around and die, especially right in front of the save point. Or close to the goal. So we're going to go north. There. The question is, can I go south?
Do be gentle.
My God. Well, well.
prepare. My blade. Good.
Very well. How's that? Fighting is not what I do.
Man, that's cool. Drop everyone and go in, so then I have to make it there without dying, which is a whole nother thing. Some random person over there. Who are you?
shall we?
Up north is where I want to go, but we're going to try to skip that for just a sec.
My turn. Well, well. Who's next? All tidied up.
Honestly, I could probably knock out level 3s. I won't be using selling all of this. No, it won't.
I have a request.
An emaciated man drawing nervous, ragged breaths. He calls out to passerbys to purchase his wares, and shovels off to replenish his stock when he sells out. Where exactly his products come from is unclear.
Interesting.
Then, as in, I'm assuming he is struggling to stay alive.
I'll do what I must.
Okay.
Well,
Cleaning breath. Eat this!
Now it's over.
Very well. Holy light, illuminate the darkness. Fighting is not what I do.
What is south? The Western Sands. Maybe there is nothing south. Nope. So that just takes us that way. There's a
I
chest
shall
there
be
to
your
grab, then we're
opponent.
going north to the city, and I guess we'll call it there.
My turn. Well, well.
Let's try something different.
My How's this? There's no need for flattery. It'll rust my sword.
And then it's the sense of commerce. I don't know what that is yet either. There's still a lot to figure out.
Come and get me.
Now, it's over.
My turn. Well, well. Easy.
Alright, everything in one turn hit. Let's get all the bonuses. Grab that chest, go in the city. Wait, how do I get to the chest? I already grabbed the chest. Never mind.
Do be gentle.
My it's over.
Cleaning. Well, well. Who's next?
To work. How's that for you?
Here.
my journey will not end.
Works. Can I return here with him though? I just thought about that. Will it let me? That's right, I have business here. Not yet. First of all, let me steal from everyone.
I'll take. I'll take that.
Everyone. Alright, grab that chest down there. Talk to everyone there is to talk to.
I'll take that.
So then there's a separate path to go west. Wonder if Cassidy will take me that way. Guess we'll see next stream. Also need to
I'll
add
take
Berticio
that.
back to the squad.
I'll take that.
What the heck is this? That's cool, no, I'm still stealing from me. Almost didn't
I'll
want to
take
steal
that.
it. 80% for some reason just feels like I never get it. Okay, we went there, I didn't go in there, talk to you. What's in here? I can tell by the way you carry yourself that you're a skilled fighter, but the path of a warrior is long and hard, and your journey has only just begun. Anyone who wishes to hone their swordsmanship is welcome at my dojo, regardless of their style. Let us train together, both in mind and body. Dope.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
Question is who now?
I'll take.
Okay. I have a warrior backup license. Berticio needs to be in the party. Temenos. Throne has Inventor class, which I actually could use. Particio does not have a backup class, nor does Casti. I feel like I'd be better off on Casti. This gives her more options in terms of weapons to use. for now. I don't really like that choice, but it's gonna be what I go with. Alright, so because of that, I need to make her stronger. My mom is up. Also need to cut stream. Damn, she's actually quite strong now. Alright. I don't think anyone, yeah, a save. And then we're gonna go ahead and call it. I need to go upstairs and see what's going on. Since I've been pretty much just downstairs. I need to save. Where's the save point? Down there, okay. Let's save. So I managed to get over 2 hours in, getting... There's something for commerce here.
Huh? The emblem drawn on that cart. It can't be. Is that the crest of the legendary merchant Masood? Come to think of it, he was supposed to hail from around these parts. Masood, the merchant who walked the entirety of both the eastern and western continents.
I see that door up top.
Every merchant worth their salt would give a left kidney to read the chronicles he penned of his travels. The mercantile manuscript. To think I'd have the chance to meet him in a place like this. I need to take a gander at that mercantile manuscript.
Oh, first the chest. It's locked. Got him.
Who are you?
Howdy, you're the legendary merchant Masood, ain't you? Oh, there's something I'm dying to ask you.
It's polite to introduce oneself before shouting questions at strangers, you know.
Oh, pardon me. Particio, at your service. I'm a merchant.
So? What does Particio the merchant want with a retired old man like me?
Oh, I've heard stories about you ever since I was a chickadee. Like that time you struck a deal with that horde of bandits, or when you saved that little kingdom in the west from famine. Oh yeah, and when you scuffled with the royal family? That story stuck in my old noggin.
Your question?
I asked you what you wanted with me. A merchant should know how to get to the point.
Oh, yeah, right again. Sorry, got carried away. I'll cut to the chase. Let me read that chronicle you penned. The mercantile manuscript.
No. Now leave.
Huh?
Don't make me repeat myself. I have no obligation nor reason to let a nobody like you anywhere near it.
Nobody? Now listen here, that's hurtful.
Quite.
Besides, even a nobody's got a nobody's pride. And if I may toot my own horn, I've got some merchant chops to my name.
Like?
Oh, you do you? Then I'll give you a test. Prove your worth to me, oh nobody of supposed talent.
This is what I'm talking about. You got yourself a deal, fella.
Good. As a merchant, there's one treasure I value above all else. Bring it to me.
Huh?
If you profess to be a merchant, the answer should be obvious. Of course, if you think this test unfair, you could just give.
Interesting. I always stock whatever it is my customer's looking for. That's my merchant's creed. I promise, I'll figure out what your treasure is, fella, and bring it right here to you.
I'd very much like to see you try.
The legendary Masood's treasure, huh? I'll need to start by looking for clues. Maybe someone around town knows a thing or two about it. Time to gather information.
Daughter of the legendary merchant Masood, she does not resent her father for disregarding both herself and her mother for the sake of his business, but she does not respect him either. She simply resolves never to live the same way he did.
Thank you.
Fair enough. All treasure ourselves.
I'll take that.
Cool with that. Not doing anything special, just looking at the town and thinking. A young boy living with an elderly couple in the East District. He used to reside on the west side of town, but the war made an orphan of him, and so he rises with the sun and spends each day standing on the street corner in the city's West District, lost in memories of his parents.
Thank you.
Ouch. A soldier soon to get his first taste of war, he has been enthralled by tales of heroism and bravery ever since he was a boy, and became a soldier so that he might leave his own heroic legacy behind. The odds are stacked against him. He has plenty of courage, but no strength.
That was very helpful.
Feeling great.
As a merchant, there is one treasure I value above all else. Bring it to me.
Alright, you're drunk. A soldier who complains daily of his aches and pains to his apothecary. Thorough examination revealed no signs of illness or injury, but the pain persists. Worse yet, its location changes from day to day. The cause remains a mystery.
That was very helpful.
Thought it was faking at first. I'm not sure now. A woman lending her assistance to the field hospital. There aren't enough apothecaries in town and casualties are mounting. Her husband was one of them. His death led her to study medicine, and she's learned enough to serve as an apothecary's assistant.
That was very helpful.
A young man born to a line of swordmen in possession of a legendary sword. His greatest teacher was his father, who was famed for never losing a battle but succumbed to illness not long ago. He set out on his journey of training and discipline to hone his innate talent into true mastery.
Thank you.
Alright, there's an item somewhere. Need to find that. Soldier keeps watch over the town and prevents the townsfolk from entering the battlefield. He's been stationed here ever since a group of excitable local youths raced to the front lines and were summarily slaughtered. Holy
That was
shit.
very helpful.
That's... damn. That's harsh. It's the innocent and the weak that suffer most from war. What's up, dude? Old man who lost his grandchild in the war. His daughter has been despondent ever since and refuses to leave the house, or refused to leave the house for the longest time. Though she now leaves every once in a while, it will be some time before she knows joy
That
again.
was very helpful.
Damn. Olive of life. Insatiably chatty purveyor of dried meats whose real business is information. He gathers news on the latest happenings in each and every town and dispenses it to any and all interested parties elsewhere. Seemingly idle conversation is how we replenish this stock.
That was very helpful.
It's one way of doing it. In the East District. One of a few children living with an elderly couple in town. She's quite mature for her age and helps a couple around the house without being asked. She's an accomplished haggler and cook and regularly puts together meals on a budget that would beggar belief for most chefs and bookkeepers. What's up, Eagles?
Thank you.
Just in time to just watch me steal from everybody. And we're doing a good job of it. An old man who's almost 69. Old man who's been selling fruit here as long as any can remember. His supply line is a closely guarded secret. Fruit is always fresh, and his prices are the lowest around. He has great sympathy for the young children living with an elderly couple and always makes sure to give them a bit extra free of charge.
Thank you.
Respect that. Steal. An apprentice carpenter brimming with vigor. He is courting the woman working at the tavern, whose life circumstances force her to toil without a day's respite, and wants to make journeyman as soon as he can to be there for her properly.
Thank you.
That's not bad. DeGrom is, I'm assuming, still going for a very decent amount. Very, indeed.
That was very helpful.
I was like, how do I get down there? Just follow the path, Sam. Come on. It's a mite creepy. Just a little.
Thank you.
Some random person handing out candy. Yeah, we're stealing from the kids too. I have no shame.
I'll take.
They don't need this stuff anyway. I'm trying to, do stuff.
I'll take.
Someone's
was
got a
very
crush. Can't complain. I went 3-0 in franchise today. We finished the sweep of the Reds. I beat Cleveland in games 1 and 2, so now we're on a winning streak. I am now... Oh, no, level 34, we can go ahead and walk that one right back. We get slaughtered. And the big one was Bieber. That was the last game. We knocked him out the game. We did a good job of getting runners on base. Like, it was just a good game all around. We stopped hitting later in the game. That wasn't good. But, grand scheme of things, it was great.
That was very
Hey, I'll take those wins. 4 in a row. Heck yeah. Hard to get a sweep there. So we're winners of 7 in a row now. Things are starting to look up. A nourishing nut, huh? The master of a guild that manages the buildings in the East District. These days he spends his time preventing the local children from entering. Dilapidated.
Thank you.
I'm about to beat your ass, though.
Fool.
I don't know how much time has passed since my teacher left, but even though no one is left to instruct me, I will continue my training. I practice the steps she taught me over and over again in hopes that I will be able to move just as she did, and I will never forget the dance that changed my life. In my memories, my teacher shines like the sun. I have decided that I, too, will be as radiant as she was, and no one will ever shake that resolve. My teacher spoke of a grand theater on the eastern continent. She said it could hold hundreds and was home to a gorgeous stage on which only the most resplendent of performers could ever set foot. That is a world that I, in this poor dirty town, cannot even begin to imagine, and I doubt I'm the only one. Platt, his wife, the orphans, even the townspeople. That world is just too dazzling for us. It shines too brightly. But if it truly is that beautiful, I want to show it to everyone. That's why I'm going to become a star and change everything. When I'm rich, I can rebuild this place. I can light up every corner of this dark, dingy, leafless little town and make it shine. I'll build a grand theater just for us. Then everyone can live in happiness. But to do that, I must practice. I must dance and sing with all my might until I become a star. I will dedicate all that I am to this town. So today, tomorrow, and the day after, I will keep dancing. I respect that. Yeah, nourishing nut. What a name. Pretty sure I would need stuff moved out the way to get over there. That's fine. Kingdom of View. What is this, Miami?
Thank you.
I mean, I could give you money. I'm not opposed to that. Love at first sight. Blah, 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 blah.
Thank you.
Okay. Now what can I steal from you?
I'll take...
80%, man. Alright, we need to look at something real quick, because see, I wouldn't have known that. And I don't like necessarily quote-unquote cheap tough nut. Alright, so we're just covering all our bases with the nuts right now, aren't we? Good God, man. So you're supposed to go back to the daughter.
Let's work up a nice sweat.
I can't. What's your game? I can't.
Oh, yes.
As promised, I brought you your treasure, Masood.
You did you? Show me.
Your greatest treasure is her, your daughter.
It's not.
Incorrect. Try again.
Wow.
What?
It is true that many value their family above any jewel or gem. But that is not the answer that I am seeking for this particular test. Better luck next time.
Well, I know what to do. What a bitch.
Nation, I was sure I had it.
What is this test that father gave you?
Huh?
Ah, what father meant wasn't his treasure in particular, but what a merchant treasures most. The thing you treasure most as a merchant isn't leaves or sundries, right?
A merchant's treasure?
That's all the hints you'll get from me. Good luck.
What do I treasure as a merchant? Like she said, not leaves or sundries, that's for sure. That's it. My greatest treasure is me.
Huh?
In which case, Masood must feel the same way, too. It's worth a shot, anyhow.
Greatest treasure is you? That seems kind of... I'll try it.
You want to hire me? What is the meaning of this insult, Mr. Nobody?
I've figured out your treasure, fella. It's you, yourself. You asked me to find the treasure you value most as a merchant. I figured Every merchant's got one treasure they set store by above all else. Connections they've built, book learning and experience. All these things are far more valuable than any material object, leaves included. Or am I wrong?
Correct. I'm surprised you got it.
Of course I did. My greatest treasure's the same as yours, after all. Besides, your daughter gave me a friendly push in the right direction. If I couldn't find the answer after all that, I'd have no right to call myself a merchant.
I am honestly astonished that there are still merchants in this world who know how to see to the heart of matters.
Okay.
There have been dozens like you who have come here seeking my mercantile manuscript. Every one of them failed this test and went home empty-handed. I started to think the world had gone dull since I retired. Here, take it.
What's this?
The key to the archive in which I placed my mercantile manuscript. Read to your heart's content.
Yippee! You sure it's all right?
I've grown old. I don't have much time left. When I pass, so too will my greatest treasure, correct? So I might as well pass on a part of that treasure to you, Particio the merchant. The sum treasure of those who came before you.
He knew who he was.
You got it, fella. Thank you.
Okay. What's up, Joey? Good morning to you. You can now peruse the mercantile manuscript in the archives. You never know what knowledge you may glean about items, equipment, and more. Demi-humans? The hell? Demi-humans are creatures that resemble humans yet are entirely different beasts. There are 8 major types currently known. Ratkin, reptilian lizardmen, avian birding. Okay, this is what they're talking about. They have displayed a propensity for much higher levels of intelligence than monsters and are known to employ tools that are to some extent in their daily lives, and yet to this day their origins... Skittish race, blah 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 blah. Traders by demi-human and human societies, they withdrew. Catnip. Octopaths. Most independent of all the demi-humans, and are the only ones that chose not to participate in the mythological war, so a war between humans and demi-humans. They are known to prefer travel to battle, so why they always run. They said they only stop their wanderings when their time on Earth is on the surface over. Small dark spaces, so dark, night. Octopath pots. Gate to the netherworld. Possess a certain, whatever, I don't know why that word's there, of intelligence. For example, Ratkin are known to steal and employ human weaponry and clothing, and Birdian possess the ability to craft primitive stone axes. Another world. Seems like the Great Wall in myth and legend. Guarding the town of Stormhill and the Winterlands is a great wall, a colossal construction that has long kept the town safe from external threats. A local legend states this massive fortification was raised in a single night by the gods themselves. Sturdy and strong yet intricate in its design, it is clear that this wall is indeed a feat of engineering beyond what modern civilization is capable of. Great Wall is merely one small segment of some greater fortress, and the central citadel itself lies deep underground. Many archaeologists have spent years attempting to uncover this hidden redoubt to no avail. More curious than the event that occurred some 820 years ago, an enormous cavity suddenly appeared in the Great Wall. Though no one know who created it or how, later given the name of the Pit of Dark Quest. On an island lost in sea split twain lies a portal to an alien plane. Beware, be warned, you fools who'd approach, for none should draw near this gate and encroach. It was assumed this island was a mere figment, the product of a poet's overactive imagination. However, in recent years, scholars are going to debate whether his poems were not fantasy, but in fact the annals of his travel. A warning for you who reads this entry. Though this existence of a portal to an alien plane seems preposterous, we must remember that what seemed impossible yesterday becomes common sense tomorrow. Sneer at which you don't understand at your own peril, for one day you might find yourself on the wrong side of the truth. Interesting. Six weapons, we know that. Wait. Bound by the rules of the Blacksmith Guild, the manufacture weapons outside of these six is strictly forbidden. Why limit the scope of human imagination? Religion, of course. The six weapon types are those wielded by the gods, and they will tolerate no other, or at least that's the lie distinguishing or disguising the greedy truth. The fact is, it is much easier to monopolize the material and techniques for arms production if you can limit what can be made, or so a little bird told me anyway. Whatever the truth, this prohibition has resulted in very few wielders of whips, flails, and so on. Enchanted weapons. Okay. Ornaments for fashion. Not really interested in that one. Divine weapons. In times of yore, the gods entrusted humanity with six divine weapons so that they could protect themselves from evil. Conqueror's sword, warlord's spear, dancer's blade, lionheart's axe, hunter's bow, and spirit lord's staff. It is said that each of these weapons has incredible power, and that those who can unlock it will earn themselves the title of arms master. And yet the divine weapons were too mighty for humankind, driven by greed and ambition. Coral, one by one, these artifacts were lost, and with them the skills and knowledge needed to wield them. Still, there are some who remember. Among these learned few, it is thought that the rightful heirs to the secrets of the weapons shall reside in this place, passing their knowledge down through generations of successors. Of course, this is more likely than not just an empty fantasy. Very, very interesting. Nut cultivation. Why not? Nuts, nuts, nuts. The fruit of certain trees with a hard shell concealing nutrient-rich meat and seed within. But nuts are enjoyed the world around as foodstuffs. However, not all nuts are created equal. Those harvested from some wild trees have powerful effects that are proven to enhance a human's abilities. Scholars have classified these as rare nuts and have poured blood, sweat, and tears into cracking the secrets to cultivating these precious products. Yet little progress has been made. It seems the moment that cultivation is attempted, the nuts lose their special properties. The mystery remains unsolved, so these nuts remain a highly sought after and prized commodity. Some good info there. Alright, we have a story to start. It's 6:30. I need to make some progress here. What up, Remy? So, I know I'm joking around and stuff about the nuts, but nuts permanently increase the attributes or, well, attributes for characters. There's lots of different kind of nuts. Let's see, HP boost, max HP, your defense. And it's obviously a one-time use as a permanent upgrade too. I should mention that. So you have regular, medium, and large. I don't think I have any large ones. It's a big deal. But I'm trying to save them to the end of the game. Alright, let's do our apothecaries.